Welcome, Intro Social Science students. This is my week 4 commentary as we are approaching the end of our first month and our first module. First of all, just a few housekeeping things. All of the e-portfolios established to date I have reviewed, posted some acknowledgement and commentary on. In general, I think we've had an amazingly good week, actually, insofar as I believe all but perhaps 6 of our 35 students have succeeded in posting using either the classical or the new Google Site options. So those are good, and the trick now is simply to keep going with those, and Joan and I can help with that. Test number 1, which say the monthly test, test 1, will open next week, so this is a good week to be prepping for that. You will have access to it throughout next week, but again, prepping is usually a good investment of time. On the discussion board, let me say I have updated everyone's contribution points. I have to say I'm terrifically impressed by about 6 or 8 of the discussions that have taken place in this first month of the course. They're thoughtful, they're informative, articulate, and frankly, I think they're better than what I've seen in previous semesters. So they're really quite good. So kudos to those of you who contributed to those. This has been just a really good start to the course. So we're in good shape, all in all, although you're coming up to your first test. So all I can say is steady on. This is our week to really get our head around the difference between Luker's idea of a case, which I take to mean an example from your own experience or area of interest, and a topic, which is most of what students think research is about in the context of non-social science courses, and then, of course, the research questions, what I call focal questions. So I leave you with the thought that, as many of you realize, crafting good questions is really a skill that is central to the social sciences, and you'll be learning more about that as you become more familiar with the idea of developing research designs. So all of that lies in front of us. We're off, as I said, to a good start. Also on the matter of the flavor of the week element to the course. And by that I mean I want to introduce you directly to a range of social sciences based on your own interests so that you can see as well as think about the range of disciplines who are in fact put under the social sciences umbrella. And I will say in particular one of the best conversations that I enjoyed and contributed to was all about the classification of the social sciences, which you're writing an essay on in the next few weeks. So all of this is good. I'm encouraged by what we're doing, and I'll be happy to help whenever anybody would want to call and have a consultation. I will shortly post a resource in this week's folder for introducing us to political science. And I heard from your nominations that political science and economics, anthropology, environmental sciences are high on your list. I saw geography. I think you're learning from the first measured century that in the United States at least it's arguable that history was the first social science. So more about all of these things as the semester unfolds. And again, this week I'll contribute some resources introducing us to political science. Have a good week.